Hi everyone. Yeah. 2022 February the 18th. Yeah, yesterday evening we have a big snow, over 10 centimeter. Right, so I did my snow cleaning, and then I do my workout, and then yes, it's a time to do some backstory telling about the 1992 tournament. Yesterday, I make a video talk about it, and yeah, normally I control my video around 20 minutes, and if it's too long, I make it two. Yeah, so when I finish, seems like there is a lot of things I can talk about it, which is make it a more complete pictures. Okay, the first one is the saw I'm using for the competition. It's pretty valuable, and then it's a collection item. Yeah, how I get it and how I borrow from my friend, which is my friend before he immigrated from Guangzhou to Canada. One of his friend is pretty wealthy person, and he go to the store and then buy the most expensive collection item, which is a sword. This sword is very unique. First of all, it's a craftsmanship, and it's very good and very unique. It's all craftsmen using the silver. Even the trim, the trim is a silver, and then the shell, and then the sword body is very unique. It's they call it sword style sword. They call it bell sword. That means if you make a case like a bell around your waist, the sword is very flexible, can fit in the case. It's like you don't looks like the sword is just like your belt, right? It's very flexible, but when you pull the sword out, the sword will stray, and then it's handmade. You can see a lot of a mark and things. It makes it's not machine make. All right. By the time it's very expensive, back to like 30 something years ago, and then it's somebody in China 1 or 2 years salary, then you can buy the sword. Yeah, it's very good balance, a very good craftsmanship. And before I went to the competition, and then I visited my friend, and then I saw, yeah, I saw this sword before. All right, it's a very good one, very good balance, handling good, and then looks very, you know, nice. Okay, and then by the time he's using this saw to give his son to using as a toy. I said, "Oh my God, this is a very valuable toy. Can I borrow it for the competition?" And he said, "Yeah, go ahead." And I don't do martial art, and then this sword is kind of like it's a decoration in the house. All right, so yeah, okay, so yeah, it's kind of a waste instead of he using as a toy, because this sword is not sharp. You can touch it without get hurt, right? So yeah, this is the sword. When I use the sword to practice and I go there, before the weapon competition, the judges will come to the competitor to examine their weapon, and then one of the judges, she's very good at to identify the good stuff. And then he identified my sword and said, "Oh my God, is that real?" I said, "Yeah, it's 100% real." Okay, she take a look, and then she pulled it out. Oh my God, yeah, you can tell it's a very, very good craftsmanship, and then very valuable. It's all handmade, and then it's very straight. Okay, but anyway, so this is the sword, right? And yeah, well, when I got my gold medal, maybe well, when the judges see I used a very good sword, maybe you give me a little more score on that. Okay, this is a sword. All right, so yeah, like I said the last time, by the time I'm working at a part-time, I ask for a leave on the weekend, and then I have to catch the plane and come back to Toronto to go back to work, right? So yeah, the event's supposed to finish around 3 and 4 o'clock, and then I can get my medal, and then I can go home, right? But everything is delayed. I wait and wait for the medal presentation, and then it's not happened. And then I ask them, will be, make me miss the plan? He said, "Oh yeah, you can ask somebody to collect it for you, By the time I know a team from Vancouver, right? Looks like we have a very good talk, right? And I say, okay, my name is blah blah blah, and then when my name comes up, all right, you represent me, and then collect the medal for me. And they say, "Oh, no problem, all right." So but when I came back to Canada, and then I don't even have their phone number, and then I ask somebody, they know each other, and then they call them. And then the answer is, "Oh, no, I only got bronze medal. I don't get any gold medal under your name." I said, "What the hell?" Because later on, there is a magazine, posts the competition result on the magazine, right? It's a Tai Chi magazine, right? The competition result is on that, and I also have a picture of when I do the saw pose in the competition, and then I said I got 2 gold, but how come you got a bronze for me? He said, "No, that's what I got." I said, "No, they are in Vancouver, right? So what can I do?" And then many years later, and then he had a trip and then come to Toronto to do the competition. And then he gave me that bronze medal. I said, "Okay, done." But anyway, yeah, this is why I got the 2 gold medal. But I never show people I got this 2 gold medal, all right? So I won the medal, but I didn't get the medal. Okay, that's the story about the medals, and then because I have to leave early to catch my plane, all right? So I didn't get it. Okay, the next one is I want to talk about it, which is the master demo before the competition. If you guys join the Chinese Kung Fu competition, they all have a master demo before that. And then there is a demo. It's really make me like a struck, all right? And then because before I met her, right, in the hotel lobby or something, a lot of people go around her and then talk to her, and I said, "So who's this guy? Who's this lady? She's very short. It's about my shoulder high." And then I said, "Well, you don't know her?" I said, "Well, I don't know. What the hell? Who the hell is she?" And then, oh, she is a mother of a movie star. I said, who's that? Yeah, and Yan Jidan and Donnie Yen, you know, now he's a superstar right now, right? By the time he just started to make movie in Hong Kong. I said, who's this guy? No, he's all around wushu champion in the United States, and then once he got famous, and then he went to Hong Kong to make movies. Yeah, this lady is his mother. She had a big school in Boston, very well known in the United States. Okay, then, and then before I heard the name, I didn't see the person. I heard the name. This lady, when she was young, she was Chinese classic dancer, you know, very good at dancing, you know, very flexible. And then later on, he learned Tai Chi from another master, and then later on, she immigrated to United States. That's what I heard is her name. All right, so if you guys want to know, her name is Mak Bao Sim, Mai Bao Chan, right? And then is Yan Jidan. Yeah, there's well, later on I heard there's a lot of story about her, how she sent her son to China to learn wushu, and then come back to USA to win the all-around champion, and then go to Hong Kong to start the movie actor career. All right, so I said, okay. And later on, I saw her on the stage in the master demo. But what she do on the stage is really, I should say, really shocking, right? So when she show up, walk to the center of the stage, and then she used two finger to kind of like this. And then this is a sword, right? She's gonna do the Tai Chi sword demo. And then she used two finger to, it's like a chopstick to, and then the sword definitely is very light. It's like, I don't know, maybe 2 or 3 ounces or something. And then she's just doing like this. It's very unique because, you know, when I do it, it's like a, you know, it's like something like that, right? The sword comes out this way, but she is like this. And then all the way walk to the center of the stage and freeze there. And then I thought, what the hell, what she's doing? And then 10 seconds, no moving. 20 seconds, no moving. What the hell is doing? And then the people start murmuring. And then you know, it's the audience start to, what she's trying to do. But finally, there is, you know, maybe some of the people already know what she asked for. And then start to do give her a big applause, and then clapping, and then those people, you know, because some of them, they know what she asked for, but most of them don't know what she asked for. And then since she's on the stage, frozen there for like I don't know, maybe half a minute or longer, and then those people say, "Oh," and then I clap their hand, and then she start to do her Tai Chi sword demo. Oh my God, it's just like a dancing. All right, the sword it's kind of like a decoration. It's not a weapon anymore. It's like a decoration. It's like a fan or whatever. Uh, you're using, you know, it's like a decoration or it's not even a tool. And then she used a fan to do some very fancy, unique Tai Chi sword dancing. All right, because her background is a dancer, right? And then she's very flexible, good balance, and then the pose is very well. And then at the end, and the whole audience give him a big hand, and then she's very proud of it. And when I saw this kind of like a performance, I'm not happy. Why? Because my sword style it's totally opposite. The sword is a weapon, you know. From beginning to the end, except some of the pose, mostly you do defense and offense, and and some martial arts skill. But if the whole audience, all the judges, all I should say admire what she's doing, and then my sword performance, it's kind of like nobody will like it. By the time I was just thinking about it this way. Yeah, that's what I experienced. The demo, and then how those master, on the stage, they I should say the acting, they're not perform. All right, so, and then they're waiting for the the audience. I kind of like a I don't know, cheer what she's doing, and then she start to move. Okay, yeah, this is there's something happened on the stage. The other thing is very social. I should say I watched it before. Nothing special. This is the one. Give me a. Okay, give me a very impressed me. All right, all right. It's not a good memory, but wow. But anyway, yeah, it's one of the famous person. I saw it in the United States. I don't know if she's still alive because it's been like 30 years. By the time she already, I don't know how old she was. Anyway, before the competition, when we do the warm up, I saw there is I should say she's not even no he is he's not Chinese. He is elderly Tai Chi person, and then he's trying to explain some ball shape movement when you do the form, right? And then he's trying to explain to, I don't know, his friend or his student. Wow! One of a sudden there is at least a 5 camera. It's like 10 people, all the way from far to around him to listen to what he's saying and what he's doing and what he's showing to the other person. I said, oh my gosh. So looks like now we call it fans. or some of the people curious about something, right? And then I was like, oh, no, because he's just beside me, right? This kind of things is very common and normal, nothing special for me. But one of a sudden, there was 10 people around him. I said, oh my God, is this in United States a lack of, this kind of a source? And people were crazy about it? That's what I think. All right, so this is back to like 30 years ago, and then people might just crazy about the Chinese martial art, and then when they see something different, and then they just very humble and try to record it, something like that. And by the time, and we have a team go to competition, right? There is a young teenager come with me, right? And then he come up to me, hey, you know what? Jason is here. I said, who's Jason? Jason Statham. I said, who's that person? Oh, he's Jackie Chan's a movie team member. Okay, then what? He's here. He's in the competition, and then well, definitely he's not doing any he's not a competitor. He's just come to this event to see their friend, or maybe they just he just show up to support the event. You know what? Later on, I saw the movie, especially after year 2000, and then see so many Jason's movie every year, and then he had so many movies. By the time I don't think he just started. Maybe he show up in Jackie Chan's movie, and then in the United States, maybe he just started. All right, back to 30 years ago. Yeah, that's what happened in that tournament. All right, so see anything I'm missing? Okay, yeah. Oh yeah, there is a lot of things happening. In the competition, yeah, it's kind of like politics involved. Yeah, I mentioned that I work in the Chinese Guoshu Federation. When I go there, I represent this organization, and then before I went, and the leader of the organization gave me a lot of a T-shirt. Right, he said, "Hey, if you won the medal in the medal presentation event, you have to wear our T-shirt, and then show the medal and make some photo. That will give our our organization some good reputation, and then show how good we are." I said, okay then. And then later on, and then he said, yeah, you guys, if you guys are doing a good job and win some medal, probably we'll give you some cash prize. Okay, I said, I wanted to win, but I don't really predict it's a sure win, right? And then when I arrived, and then there is another team went from Canada. They are. It's not the other organization. We are under the same organization, but it's a different school. And then to be polite, I went over there to say hello to them, and then they don't know who I am, right? But I said, okay, I just come to competition and then see how it goes. And then definitely they give me a cold face. They don't know who I am, and then later on they send one of the team member to come up to me, and then they say, "Hey, Jim, and can you give me a T-shirt because we won some medal. We won the cash prize." Yeah, because if I wear the T-shirt and make picture in the trophy, I mean the medal presentation, we will get the cash prize. And then I said, okay, then who are you? And then I just pretend I didn't met them. I said, oh yeah, we come from the same city. We come from Toronto. I met you before, blah, blah, blah. I said, wow, the day I talked to you guys, you all like don't know me. But once you want the money and then you come up to me to ask for a T-shirt, I said, okay, you talk to somebody else. And, I don't have a T-shirt. Yeah, this is one of the money involved. Somebody will change their face. Okay, the other thing is there is another team went from Vancouver. Right? We are coming from the same country, right? I thought I mentioned it before. And then they won some medal. And then we met each other. We kind of like in some of the event, we met each other. I said, okay, you guys are doing good. And then our leader want me to pass a message to you guys. If you wear the T-shirt in the medal presentation, and then when you go back to Canada, you might get cash prize. And then one of the team members, oh, that's good. We won some number of the medal. We need T-shirt. And I said, okay, I gave it to you. How many do you want? And I said, oh, blah, blah, blah. I gave it to them. But later on, their team leader, and then they didn't do it. And then even those team members, they already put the T-shirt on. They said, okay, take it off. And then we can do it after the trophy presentation. All right, it's kind of like a team photo. After on the stage, we can wear your T-shirt. All right, but under the spotlight, we're not gonna do it. Okay, then. So, yeah, that's the deal. If you do it, you get the cash prize. If you don't do it, after that, you go home to do it. It's not a deal. All right. So, why they don't do it? Well, I don't know, because it's a lot of politics involved. That's what I experienced. Yeah, this is the things I go through. All right. So there is one thing very impressed me, which is one of the competitor. He went there alone. I think it's a he, but he is kind of like he or she. By the time, his voice is very not like a man, but he. I don't know, he or she. And then I remember the last name. It's Hong. And then let's say he is from Ottawa. Probably is well known in Ottawa. He's like my age, and then he's very humble and talk to me and what you do, what you're gonna do, where you come from, and where you stay. Yeah, we all come from Canada. We all like this kind of like things. I'm the one travel all over the world to involve, sometimes compete, and sometimes do the judging, or sometimes just do the warranty to help them. I said, okay, then what are you gonna do in this event? Oh, I'm gonna compete. I said, okay, so what are you gonna do? Oh yeah, I do Yang style saw, I do Yang style form, and then he started to name a lot of things. I said, oh my God. I said, how many events you want to join to compete? Oh, totally 8. What? It really shocking me. I said, I just calculate my side of the story. How can he prepare a competition form to join the competition? It must be a lot of work. All right, so yeah, it's really shocking me. And then end up, I don't know if he got a medal or whatever, but after I got a medal, he came up to me and then say congratulations or something. And later year, I met him in Canada when we have a competition. He just came to help, all right, as a judge or whatever, Yeah. So this is a backstory about this competition. It's a makeup. I I spent more than 30 minutes to do it. Yeah. So yeah, it's a backstory. Maybe later on I will dig more this kind of a backstory about and then what I experienced. It really tells the stories. Okay, so much for today.